Bawumia is the head of the police council. To date, nobody has spoken on this matter. The Ghana military, we saw men in military uniform shooting Ghanaians, unarmed civilians. To date, you have not released a statement. Nobody in Ghana can trust the military today and also the Ghana police service. Ghana is at a point where if we don't come together, these people will turn us into slaves. We will kill each other because they are not ready and willing to leave power. Wherever Kandapa is, tell him Kevin Taylor is mentioning his name. The agenda from the national security, the police and the military to make sure they put together a fake coup in Ghana to keep Akuffo Addo in power is not going to work. That was John Dramani Mahama, ex-president, the leader of the biggest opposition party in Ghana, speaking in the Ashanti region. He says he is ready and willing to serve Ghana, irrespective of the region that voted for him or not. He says he's coming back to make sure where Ghana got to, the development path, he is going to come back and continue. Whatever he did in the Ashanti region, whatever he could not complete, whatever he has to do to make sure the projects are supposed to be completed to benefit Ghanaians. And most importantly, the Ashanti region, when he's given the nod, he will come and complete them. John Dramani Mahama Tunanumtu, this is politics of facts. Wakojina Asanteman Jumadia Odiye waka achira Asanteman. Bebia Odi Jumano ehono kojina ye. Wan kojina bebia nka se ena maye weyo ose wei mensanu ejuma. Ompe wei na opekaya mutium.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
You were till for a PENDREAM TV in Pacho. When you say the news not all for my near the bro. News say all babeti in Pacho. So what when one drink Trebia and also what drink Trefa. News be I present your platform where you saw for your voice note not for sending it. I was 0277 128 777. The debate 2 PENDREAM FM so my Ghana phone in that one. Yanko T and a story the bro.
Nana Akuffo Addo is scared. He thinks somebody is about to do a coup in Ghana. So after a year, the kitchen court case, you know, or say a month will be the kitchen knife, any ladles, any enquanta eba be coup intended with JLB for life. Say uncle hangi omo. Na enunti ye judgment in the year we a new chief of defense staff because Osro se coup besi. And you're on the Osro our plan is to obey coup. Now, or the Akuffo Addo man na coup no send be yen to aba December 7th. And remember, Nana Akuffo Addo and the MPP are planning, say they want to put together a coup. Amu person be a coup. And don't underestimate this statement. Nana Akuffo Addo will organize a coup very soon. By August, Akuffo Addo will organize coup in Ghana. Do not take this as a joke. I know this guy and I know what he can do. In the South Ghana, and I say when Akuffo Addo has serious changes, or chief of defense staff, and I say a year soldier from Penifua, he's getting his people ready, his people who will be leading this, his people who will be watching for this to happen. Do not underestimate Akuffo Addo. Akuffo Addo is a dangerous guy. He's not ready to leave power. He wants to continue. He wants to bring Bawumia the puppet to be a disguised president. He and his family, they want to still run this country for the next 12 years. And that is the agenda. Almost stating it clearly. They are in here to destroy us because almost papa no yene eka so ya konkonsa for ya kromfo omune abrofu bi kamuti bo hunum kunkwame nkroma into mo be di abone. So that is the agenda from the Akuffo Addo family. So by August 27th, Nana Akuffo Addo ebema enkofobi in the Ghana military ayeku omo ye NPP boys or making sure say a slot into the Ghana military. This is breaking news. Do not take it as a joke. Also recently they are telling us to say there are people in the Volta region, Western Togoland they are putting together a task force to stop people who don't want the elections to go on well. They are lying. Kandapa knows what he's doing. Kandapa is preparing NPP militants, criminals, murderers, those people who shot Ghanaians during election 2020, no? Kandapa and the national security are preparing a new group of killers to go and distract the elections in the Volta region. I'll give you details on that too. Munkai said 2020, but in Kama heads up about what the government was planning, and then at the end of the day, it happened. Me catch them so the soldiers beko Volta region. They will go and beat some people, arrest some people. Some people will even be killed, and it happened. I am telling you again, Kandapa, national security, Nitiwo, Sir Bodamni, also a defense minister, no, and the rest. They are planning on sending some fake military men in uniform. Almost some soldier for. They will go to the North Volta region. They will kill people. They will try and say Western Togoland for they are lying. This is the plan of the government, and I'm sending this message to Uncle the Kandapa. Stop what you are doing. It is wrong. Mr. Kandapa, you have already killed 8 people during election 2020. As the national security boss, you have decided not to speak on it. We saw police. Dampare and Nice Kokohidie. Till date, he has not spoken on the 8 people who were shot by policemen and military men. Bawumia is the head of the police council. Till date, nobody has spoken on this matter. The Ghana military, we saw men in military uniform shooting Ghanaians, unarmed civilians. Till date, you have not released a statement. Nobody in Ghana can trust the military today, and also the Ghana police service. Ghana is at a point where if we don't come together, these people will turn us into slaves. We will kill each other because they are not ready and willing to leave power. Wherever Kandapa is, tell him Kevin Taylor is mentioning his name. The agenda from the national security, the police and the military to make sure they put together a fake coup in Ghana to keep Akuffo Addo in power is not going to work. The idea of sending military to the Volta region to kill Voltarians and then later report to Ghanaians that it was done by the Western Togoland people will not work. You people have murdered enough people. We have been quiet. If any of you guys with power today decide to go ahead again and murder Ghanaians, we will come after you and murder you guys one after the other. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. This is not business as usual. 2024 is an election to save our democracy, an election to save the people of Ghana. We are not going to allow that to happen. And the Akuffo Addo nipa be kakribia kujina kode so omo de nkwanta ene sekan ebe yeku nti yanko hange omo na na Danko Akuffo Addo appointed a new chief of defense staff Onimdio Oye. He wants to put together a cooked coup. Ghana, for listen to me, it is going to happen. All right. Now, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Abrantie we me hu ebi nipa bi atiba ma memfa bi nkyeremo. John Dramani Mahama has advised the NPP government. You say a year IMF Sikano ato Ghana Bank of Ghana account him. John Dramani Mahama has come out to tell the Akuffo Addo administration, please, a car mabo eguo any diamayeno or sremo, we should basically Sikana IMF diamay 600 million. We should not waste the money. This is an advice John Mahama is giving Akuffo Addo. We all know how reckless, how foolish these people can be when they see money. They start to order more cocaine, more hard drugs, meth. This is what they use the money for. John Dramani Mahama is advising Akuffo Addo and his group of criminals that the money is for Ghanaians. We have to make good use of the money. Mama moyen say sikawi because Ghana for enkwara ene sebio ye nana no ma yebe resume sa sikawi ne o se de bo oman ho bra maba ena mabe di sika wo nyina ena IMF mo MPP for de akɔhye enkwasumu and Bawumia. The reason why Bawumia didn't be free enum say the nyina, it was because of Bawumia. Bawumia has caused this problem. Mahamudu Bawumia is the cause of Ghana's woes today. IMF OCC and Bawumia fault. Ghana dollar na and could do 13 Bawumia fault. Because yenina ya tam Ghana economy ya share Bawumia nsa sani enim se sebi we jimi. The John Dramani Mahama today from the Ashanti region made an emphatic statement, say the office you are occupying, I've been there before. Every single thing you are seeing, I've seen it before. And I know the tendencies. I know you people, how greedy and careless you are. John Dramani Mahama has sent a message to the NPP government led by Ukpu. Say they should be careful with the money. They should not waste the money. They should make sure the money is used the money should be used judiciously. Judiciously. Hey, brofo. So I'm informed here. You can say the money should be used judiciously. Now it's a sikano. Yen using na kwaso. pepepe yemfa nye de pese ye wo se de ye enye se yemfa nkofo ajantrafo anase yemfa nkoto kokain menom anase yemfa nkwohwe ho yare wa abrochiri Ghana fo ntini ekogi sika no enti yen use ni ye advice John Dramani Mahama edema NPP for and the 24-hour walk no it happened in the Ashanti region and John Dramani Mahama was there. Ghana Asanteman Sebio, we are ready to accept the NDC. Asanteman akache NDC say omude nyankopon ase somde John Mahama ba Asanteman nu omo ho Asanteman say Ghana fa ye omo ne enche omo Asanteman say MPP adada omo MPP and the king Asanteman say omo omo disrespect omo hene krampo no ende yaje firi omo nsem Asanteman ebi omo nsem eje John Mahama say Sebio de na wo yama no afe na yeni aso na waba Asanteman mu de ye kejetia ne central market ya bibia uja no ehwa na wo sa wo ba na wo be wie dwuma dia wo yama ye yenu ya ho Asanteman ebunimu ase ama John Mahama ne NDC say Sebio se ebu emu ase kire NDC enche say bia ehwoma se na eye respect nipa na aye bia maye nipa no Sebio na yedana koma so Asanteman ende akire odo ama NDC ene John Mahama Asanteman edi obuo ama John Mahama Asanteman atiase se e wo se yeyi otan e wo se yeyi eye de pesemi nkuminya e wo se yeyi eye de eye metin wakao e wo se yeyi eye de eye abomfia free nipa yeso na ye bie ya adwunum na ye kekere Ghana man. So Ashanti region today accepted John Dramani Mahama, the visionary, and they actually came out to say we appreciate John Mahama and they are very sorry. This is the Ashanti region, John Dramani Mahama in the Ashanti region.
Na mekasa ama ya constituency ni regional for nyina. Kabima men kabi amambo ena obroni friend democracy. Ete se ya mamremu se ebusua ewo ho na akonja beda akonja betwa obi atimi kopribi ni epriria na ye nyina ya sa bomu ni aye ebusua baako ni etimi ahwe oman no ya no pay me be through stage minia akwabnado for on ejina me benkum ha minia kojo bonsu on ejina me nifa ye ba ye nyina ye peja ye nsem e ma mu hu se ya ye baako na elections are ye regional executives election are ye constituency executives election are ye parliamentary candidates reconciliation committee call round pama chow say obia enjemu nanka na yenye baako biom obi so say menkwa me de say man pata mbefro keteke ne be den ebekwajaw na ne wo se yen hu say Ghana fo nyina eni daye so aban a yede ma na Akuffo Addo no say ne beba no enti bebi a yebeko bia mu nyina mudi hu adanse bebi a mu beko bia omo munye Ghana MPP fompo NDC fompo omba ho a omse momba ho modern momba mo ho modern na muji to me no every say ye bre na titru Asanteman every say Asanteman is the center of business in Ghana emre bi ohene bi ewo aigbemam aflao ose mumbe wie mi school mami enyesa mi akaza mebie school no mema nkoda akom wosi oso wosika a obetimi ye wi a no ankaza mfa ne sika nkoye efija kwa brefo a omoto ma omampenyin Akuffo Addo omosi omampenyin yakwan nye enti twawe ni hwe ye na be yakwan man enyesa ye be fa adwen osi omfa adwen na me de enye by force se mo beto amame enye me na me ba be so mo sem se mo nto mame omampenyin kasa sei na enye no anu no abransio eyiri efa voter region for mepefo ena oko omo ho aso mampenyin o se he ha mabei me yo mampenyin ti na maba na enye se moto abama me monto abama me na me o mampanyi a me so enti na maba o mampanyi kasasa na nano ni esi beye na wotwe mienu ni ekumfifo ekọ ne ho eka se wo hye yebo na ye se urefi nti anka ebe kai wo ena o se o debi mashada efi se nipa me de hye ho no se me ebe di sa abo n'echi mu yi ni firi ho enti me yi mani efiri mo so o mampanyi kasasa eche se tumino afono omo akasa omu nim se omo ko enti adane omo akasakasa adapetwa enti
Now, the NDC presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama is this afternoon daring the governing NPP to list projects they have done for their strongholds, the Ashanti region. At the start of his Building Ghana tour of the Ashanti region, specifically in Kumasi, the former president has given the firm assurance of completing the phase 2 of the Ketia market when voted into office and also roll out a series of projects for the region. Here's a report by Komla Kluche.
John Mahama is beginning his Building Ghana Together tour here in Ashanti region. It's a 3-day tour that he's doing. His first stop is actually the Kejetia market. We know this is one of the projects that John Mahama did whilst in office before he left in 2016. And there's a phase 1 of it, a phase 2. We understand is what is stalled and has become a much controversy. You can see even from his shot, the former security chief who is recently retired, C0up, Nathan a lot of people have come in their numbers to support the cause of John Mahama, sort of the NDC supporters. And this is the Kejetia market that John Mahama built. In 2020, while John Mahama was meeting Asanteman, he listed a gamut of the projects that he constructed for the people of the Ashanti region.
Now, MPP so. So almost on the car at the Omaya Asanteman. Me I say, Ubani Asanteman, my young minister, my young minister, Yaka and Puntu, Yaka and Yoma best Sakrani passes now. And then Yajina, Minifa, Kejetia, Ejuma Koso. Edisika Ebra Asanteman. Abanwe, Yemi Vice President, Obasha Bonsai, Obasa BCC Ejano, Senabeya, Obetimi Ediga, Ewoho. And then we wait now, hey, we just throw her, let me show more, very arrow. And just say, and one eye is saying, only so. Enti mukama kuma tumuyem. MBC baba. Yaba, never say siama.
That was John Dramani Mahama, ex-president, the leader of the biggest opposition party in Ghana, speaking in the Ashanti region. He says he is ready and willing to serve Ghana, irrespective of the region that voted for him or not. He says he's coming back to make sure where Ghana got to, the development path, he is going to come back and continue. Whatever he did in the Ashanti region, whatever he could not complete, whatever he has to do to make sure the projects are supposed to be completed to benefit Ghanaians. And most importantly, the Ashanti region, when he's given the nod, he will come and complete them. John Dramani Mahama Tulanum 2. This is politics of facts. Wakojina Asantememu Jumadia Odiye waka achira Asanteman. Bebia Odi Jumano ehono kojina ye. Wa nkojina bebi anka se ena maye we o se we mensanu ejuma. Ompe we na ope kaya mutium. Now the good thing about this whole thing is, and I would like to say a big thank you and a big appreciation from myself and also every single Ghanaian or per se a democracy back to a year. Mr. Kobna Dufo and Kojo Bonsu, especially to Mr. Kobna Dufo. Kojo Bonsu and Kobna Dufo contested John Dramani Mahama at the latter part of the elections. Mr. Kobna Dufo, Eka said already on Peso Betuaso because of a few things he did not really agree with. Kojo Bonsu went ahead and contested John Dramani Mahama. It was a successful, peaceful internal elections. And Yaba Asanteman, you cannot mention Obiadin aba ombo Kobna Dufo din ewo Asantefo a sebio omogina NDC mu aboa atwe impuntio aba Asanteman mu. Kojo Bonsu is one of those men John Dramani Mahama ene NDC abai man dwumadie se ondi no Asanteman mu no dwumadie odi ye no ene ende ye okejiti market siwo Ratri Park. All the developmental project, majority of them, Nimbres no, Kojo Bonsu, Asantini or joining NDC no, or making sure say Asante enya ne chafa. And so yenya yankase Asante, ye twa Kojo Bonsu ti if we say na John Mahama ne ye peno. Nanso Asante ende Asante sebi ododo ne hunyansa. Asante aswansa. Asante hu say MPP ne be dada omo, MPP no sebi etwa omo ntro. Ende Asante aba ne nsem agi NDC ne John Mahama wa too. Omo hu kanea anaso omo hu hyen no. Omo hu say NDC and John Mahama mo and the bitumi at the impuntia Asante epe abromo. John Mahama kaso say Uba Ghana hanyina, and it is a fact. Yeka business Asanteman and the Gina if you say Ufri the north, Ufri even Burkina, any Ufri other parts of Ghana, we can all meet there and do business. Now then and there Uba Asanteman Omo mudigwa wa Asanteman baby ometne digwa omo sika sama say eye party a friend MPP sebio omo dada Asantefo enede Asantefo idwedifo abedru ha Mr. Kobna Dufo. There's one thing he has done. He has shown maturity, he has shown experience, he has shown that he is a ripe, intelligent politician. For being on that stage with John Dramani Mahama and Kojo Bonsu too, Kobna Dufo has set a pace. It will take a very long time for any politician in Ghana to overcome that pace. He has shown, say, it is not about personal interest. I am one person who criticized Kobna Dufo extensively because I felt to say at where he has gotten to and what he has gone through in his political life, he does not deserve to even be president. He deserves to be the mind behind the machine. He, with his background, he deserves to stay back and pull the strings. And this is what Kobna Dufo is doing. And this is what I've always wanted from him. No matter the position you have in government or in the political party, and Kobna Dufo needs to serve as one of the leaders who will sit back and pull the strings for the right thing to be done. Party we will have all the things we want, but we will lose focus. And Kobna Dufo, they are the engine. That is why I didn't want him to take part in front line politics. I wanted Kobna Dufo to stay within the NDC and direct affairs. Kobna Dufo, your Santini in and out, or your this year. Kojo Bonsu, your Santini this year. They have gotten to the point where they've realized it's not about Bibiao free. It is not about Udin. It is about your contribution to your country and your people. Send the MPP ni bia gina baby say NDC engineer sante ho a wu Kobna Dufo nimu na hu Kojo Bonsu krampo enim keka, you will have to retract that statement. All the respect to Kobna Dufo and Kojo Bonsu, I have respected you guys. The respect I have for you guys have gone up, and I'm one person. It is one thing at Debiameka, you need to live with principles. Your principles, you need to live by those principles. Kobna Dufo has shown that principles are important. Upon all the misunderstanding, he has been able to support the NDC. The NDC is the winner. John Dramani Mahama is just an actor in the NDC. His time will come, he will pass through. What about the party? The ideology behind the party, that is what we worship. If you are part of the NDC, you worship an ideology. You don't have to worship individuals. So the gesture from Kobna Dufo and Kojo Bonsu and the rest of the people in the Ashanti region, that is Mr. Sapon Mone Omo Maka Omo Ashanti region, they have shown the NDC is a body of ideologies. NDC enye ekua sebio eye bebia ufri senia udin tie senia enton awobo. NDC is ideology, and when you respect the ideology and contribute to the ideology, that is where as a body, you get to your realization. It is important that these gentlemen, these men, what they have done today, you appreciate it. Now, you catch them say they have done their bit. The NDC appreciate Komnado 4. The NDC appreciate Kujobonsu. The NDC appreciate all the elderly men. Omo Asante 4. Omo so party nimu. Very, very highly. Asanteman, the Ashanti regional chairman of the NDC, Nana Kwesi, has done his part. He has solidly made sure say NDC is strong in the Ashanti region and it's becoming bigger and bigger. Nana Kwesi has shown respect for the people. He has shown that he's a man who is ready to serve the people. The NDC is attractive in the Ashanti region because the chairman and the leader of the NDC has proven. The track record is there. He has multiplied the numbers and he will do it more. 2024 is the year to change the destiny of Ghana and to change the destiny of the NDC. We respect Asante 4 and we respect to say politicians do what the people want. John Dramani Mahama is still on the tour. We will see him, we will hear from him, and we will propagate the good words of the NDC.
Story OTCC no a platform my friend PENDREAM TV and I UT story no na o feedback we hear empa story what no any story be our platform no so be what ya o pese o my feedback no fafa WhatsApp message or WhatsApp number 0277128777 na yebebo e wo PENDREAM FM Ghana for nyina ate won ka
David Kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV